You make decent money. You're not living some crazy expensive lifestyle. You don't buy designer clothes or eat out every night. But somehow, you're still living paycheck to paycheck. You get paid, the money disappears, and you're broke again 2 weeks later. You've tried budgeting. You've tried cutting expenses. Nothing works. Here's the truth. The reason you're paycheck to paycheck isn't what you think. It's not about how much you make or how much you spend. Today, I'm revealing the real reason you're stuck and the exact steps to break free permanently. If you want simple, practical tips like this, tips that actually work for real people, hit that like button and subscribe to Liberty Money. We drop new videos every single day to help you get out of the money struggle and start building real wealth. Let's go. 1. The real reason. You have no financial boundaries. Let me tell you the real reason you're paycheck to paycheck. It's not your income. It's not your expenses. It's that you have zero financial boundaries. All your money sits in one checking account. When you get paid, it's just ... there. Mixed together. Bill money, spending money, savings money, all in one place. You can't tell what's for rent and what's for coffee. Everything blends together, and that's the problem. This is personal finance management without structure. This is money management without boundaries. When you're learning financial literacy, one of the first principles is separation. This is budgeting for beginners who don't understand that money without boundaries disappears. This is financial planning that fails because there's no system. Think about it. If you have $1,500 in your account, you think I have $1,500 to spend? But in reality, $1,200 is for rent, $200 is for groceries, and you only have $100 for fun. Without boundaries, you'll accidentally spend rent money on random stuff. That's why you're paycheck to paycheck, not because you're bad with money, because your money has no structure. Do you know exactly how much money in your account right now is actually available to spend? If you can't answer that, you have no boundaries. 2. Why budgeting apps and spreadsheets fail. Here's why. Every budgeting app and spreadsheet you've tried has failed. They require constant tracking, constant decisions, constant willpower. You have to categorize every purchase. You have to check your budget before you spend. You have to manually decide if something fits the budget. That's exhausting. After 2 weeks, you give up. The app gets deleted. The spreadsheet gets forgotten. This is personal budget fatigue. This is financial education that relies on superhuman discipline. This is money management that fights against human nature instead of working with it. The problem with budgeting apps is the apps it s. That they make budgeting a full-time job. This is debt management that requires you to think about money constantly. Nobody can sustain that. This is saving money through willpower, and willpower always runs out. What you need isn't more tracking. What you need is a system that runs automatically, without you thinking about it every single day. How many budgeting apps have you downloaded, used for 2 weeks, and then abandoned? Be honest. 3. The fix. Physical account separation, not mental budgeting. Here's how to fix it. Stop trying to mentally budget. Start physically separating your money. Open 3 bank accounts right now. Account 1. Bills only. Account 2. Savings only. Account 3. Spending only. When your paycheck hits, immediately split the money into these 3 accounts based on predetermined amounts. Bills account gets bill money. Savings account gets savings money. Spending account gets everything else. This is financial planning. That's visual, not theoretical. This is personal finance management that creates physical boundaries. When you look at your spending account and see $400, you know that's your real spending limit. You don't have to do math. You don't have to track. You don't have to remember what's already allocated. This is budgeting for beginners that works because it's automatic. This is money management that uses psychology. When you can only see spending money, you can only spend spending money. This is financial literacy that says, out of sight is out of mind, and that's a good thing. Physical separation stops you from accidentally spending rent money on pizza. Could you open 3 accounts this week? Most banks let you do it online in 5 minutes. What's stopping you? 4. How to calculate your 3 numbers? Make it personal. Once you have 3 accounts, you need 3 numbers. First number, bills. Add up every fixed expense you have every month. Rent, utilities, car payment, insurance, phone, internet, minimum debt payments. Let's say that's $2,000 per month. If you're paid bi-weekly, that's $1,000 per paycheck. Second number, savings. Start with 10% of your income. If you make $3,000 per month, that's $300 per paycheck. That's $150. Third number, spending. That's whatever's left. In this example, you make $1,500 per paycheck. Bills take $1,000. Savings takes $150. Spending gets $350. This is personal budget customization. This is financial planning based on reality, not aspiration. This is money management that's honest about what you actually spend. Most people guess their bills and get it wrong. This is budgeting that requires you to know your numbers precisely. This is debt management that protects debt payments by separating them. This is saving money by making it automatic and invisible. Once you know your three numbers, you have a system. Every paycheck, those three numbers determine where money goes. No thinking, no tracking, no willpower. Just automatic allocation. Do you know your exact bills total right now? If not, stop and add them up before you finish this video. 5. Automate the split set at once. Runs forever. Here's where the magic happens. Set up automatic transfers that happen the day after every paycheck. Your paycheck hits on Friday. On Saturday morning, automatic transfers move $1,000 to bills, $152 savings, and leave $350 in spending. You never see the full paycheck. By the time you wake up Saturday, your money is already out. You can't mess it up. You can't forget. You can't talk yourself out of saving. It just happens. This is financial education that removes human error. This is personal finance management on autopilot. This is money management that works with your natural laziness. When I set this up, my life changed. I stopped overdrafting. I stopped panicking about bills. I stopped being broke before payday. Why? Because the system ran automatically. This is budgeting for beginners that evolves into effortless wealth building. This is saving money without thinking about it. This is debt management that's consistent because it's automatic. This is financial planning that recognizes the best financial decisions are the ones you only make once. Could you set up these automatic transfers right now? Open your banking app. Do it before you forget. 6. The one rule that makes this work. Here's the rule that makes the system work. You only spend from your spending account. Period. Your bills account is off limits until bills are due. Your savings account is completely untouchable, except for genuine emergencies. Your spending account is the only money you're allowed to touch for daily life. When it hits zero, you stop spending. You eat what's in your pantry. You stay home. You find free entertainment. No rating savings. No touching bill money. This is personal budget discipline through structure, not willpower. This is financial literacy that creates artificial scarcity. This is money management that forces you to live within limits. When your spending account shows $50 and payday is 5 days away, you have a choice. Adjust your behavior or go broke. This is budgeting that teaches through consequences. This is debt management that keeps payments sacred. This is saving money by making it impossible to access. The first month is hard. You'll probably run out of spending money early. But you'll learn. You'll adjust. By month 3. You'll know exactly how to make your spending money last. That's the system training you. Can you commit to the rule? When spending money is gone, spending stops. No exceptions. Can you do that? 7. What happens after you set this up? Why? It breaks the cycle. Let me tell you what happens after you set this up. First month, your bills get paid automatically because the money is sitting in a separate account, protected. Your savings grows because $150 moved before you could spend it. Your spending is limited to $350, so you're forced to be intentional. You run out of spending money on day 12, you're uncomfortable for 2 days, but you survive. Second month, you make adjustments. You're more careful. Your spending money lasts 14 days. You have $20 left over. Third month, you nail it. Spending money lasts the full 2 weeks with money to spare. This is personal finance management that works because it's systematic. This is financial planning that breaks the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle permanently. This is money management that builds stability through structure. This is budgeting for beginners that becomes advanced money management without you realizing it. This is saving money that compounds over time. This is debt management that stays consistent. This is financial literacy that develops through doing, not reading. Within 3 months, you're not paycheck to paycheck anymore. Not because you make more money. Not because you cut expenses drastically. Because you have a system that works automatically and boundaries that protect your financial priorities. Can you imagine not panicking about money 3 months from now? That's what this system creates. Here's what I want you to understand. You're paycheck to paycheck because you have no financial boundaries. Your money sits in one account with no structure. The fix isn't better budgeting or more willpower. The fix is physical separation. 3 accounts. 3 numbers. Automatic transfers. 1 rule. That's it. This works. Millions of people have broken the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle using this exact system. You can be next. Set up the 3 accounts today. Calculate your 3 numbers. Automate the transfers. Follow the rule. 3 months from now, you'll wonder why you didn't do this years ago. Stop trying to budget mentally. Start separating physically. That's how you break free. Tell me in the comments, are you going to try the 3 account system? And what do you think your 3 numbers are? Guess your bills, savings, and spending amounts, and drop them below. Let's figure this out together. And if this video finally explained why you're paycheck to paycheck and gave you the real solution, hit like and subscribe to Liberty Money. We're dropping new content every single day to help you escape financial stress, build financial literacy, and build real wealth. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.